Okay, so this guitar is my first victim, and the reason I say that is I started tearing it apart before I'd watched too many videos or tried to learn too much. It may be irreparable, but when I first got it, it had a separation right here. So I worked some glue in there, I loosened up the strings and worked some glue in there and clamped it and put it all back together, and a few days later it came apart. So I started trying to take it apart again, and I just couldn't figure out how to get the neck off of it. I noticed the back of it was a little loose, so I went ahead and pulled the back off of it and looked down inside of there. I thought maybe the neck might have been bolted on. It's got a steel reinforcement rod there, but it's not bolted on. And I saw this other guitar that is broken, and you can see it's just got a dowel in there. Is the only joint holding it together. There's no dovetail or anything, or no mortise and tenon joint. And so I thought maybe it was like that. So I worked and tried to get the neck off, and I kind of tore it up a little bit. I didn't know that it was a good idea to score the finish on it before you started taking it apart with an X-Acto knife, so I kind of messed the finish up on it a little bit. But now I've got it apart a little ways. I can see down in there it does look like it has a dovetail joint in it. So I'm going to make me some type of a steam generator, pop a fret out like I've seen done on a lot of videos, like on Dave's videos, and see if I can steam that the rest of the way off, and see if we can't do something with it and get it back together, and see if we can at least make it play. And maybe I'll give it to somebody or something if I can make it stay together. That's an old Regal guitar. So I'm going to set that one aside and turn my attention to this one. This one belongs to a friend of my wife. They have a daughter that I think wants to learn how to play guitar. They said they found this sitting by an apartment building by the dumpster. And I think what's happened to this is it's got the classical style tuners and head on it. And I've kind of been told that the classical guitars aren't built quite as solid as a steel string guitar. And as you can see, somebody's put steel strings on it. And I think it's just that extra tension has started folding the poor thing in half. So I'm going to try to take it apart and glue it back together. It's got some kind of electronics in it. It's got an equalizer, so it's got to have a pickup in there somewhere, and it's all loose and flopping around. So once I get the strings off, I'll see if I can figure out what's up with that. But you can see, if you look through the hole there at the brand, it's a very inexpensive guitar, apparently, that you can only buy online. The headstock says Sky on it, but the sticker inside says eBig Online, and I looked it up, and it's a $69 guitar, brand new. Yes, I know it's not worth fixing, but I need something to practice on. So this is going to be probably my first project until I can build something to get the neck steamed off the other one. So away we go. I'll get my trusty wire cutters and cut the strings off of it, and we'll set about getting the neck off of it. Okay, more on this later. But meanwhile, I want to show you our holiday tablecloth that we got. My daughter brought this home from work. She works in a fabric store, and at first we thought, oh, how cute. But if you look closely, Frosty the Snowman is barfing up snowflakes, and Santa Claus is barfing out Christmas presents. Mrs. Santa Claus is barfing out Christmas lights, and poor Rudolph is throwing up candy canes. Kind of a humorous tablecloth for the holiday season. Anyway, thanks for watching.